You've got less than 30 days left to win this R35 GTR and $5,000 cash. Every $5 you spend gets you one entry. And I do want to let you guys know, we do not do double entries, triple entries, 10 times entries. It gives people an unfair advantage for waiting. Grab your entries today. If you want any more info, go to 53supply.com. Happy shopping and good luck. You're gonna be super comfy. I went ahead and went on a monster run to get a special flavor. Man, listen to this transmission, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard this really yet. Listen how fast this thing is. Man, I love this car so much, dude. Holy crap. Couple things. This car's quiet. I've got a full titanium turbo back. We're gonna be doing it on this car. I've got a body kit ordered, and I finally got my suspension ordered too, and we're doing some 2 or 3 piece wheels for this car. So everything's on order, but stuff like this, everything's special ordered. So it'll be a little bit. But man, I am loving this AMG. Second gear, no traction. Oh man. Next I need flex fuel and tune, and this thing is gonna be insane. I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but I'm a big fan of Texas Hold'em. I love poker. I've never like gambled or anything, but like I love playing with family and friends. Check or bet? I'm just gonna check. Check. I'm gonna call. I'm just gonna call. I'm about to lose. I'm about to take this L. Oh, I got a straight. It's pretty high stakes right now. Shoot! I lost. Today's video is brought to you by Zynga Poker. Now, what I want to say first is there's no gambling involved in this, and that's what I like. I don't like poker as a sport. I like it kind of as a hobby and just as something fun to play. Zynga Poker is a really fun game to play that's available on iOS, Google Play, and web. Now, I've got a link for you in the description to check it out. You can win a bunch of cool in-game stuff. There's a lot of really pretty, cool graphics going on, some tournaments and that sort of deal. The game's got really cool visuals. It's super simple to play. At the end of the day, it's just a really fun way to play poker. If you sign up today, you can get 3 million free chips. That's enough to get you going for a while. Again, I love playing Texas Hold'em. I love playing poker. It's a really fun way to just sit down and have a good evening. Check out the Winter Wonder event going on right now at Zynga Poker by using the link that I have for you in the description. Again, thanks to Zynga for sponsoring this video. Let's keep going. I'm gonna play one more game. Yes, sir. Cannot wait for the exhaust. Yada, 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 yada. See, listen guys, I got this and I was just super motivated to get it finished, and I did very quickly. The Miata has kind of distracted me from all my other stuff, and a lot of you guys have missed the IS300. If you don't remember, let me refresh your brain. We started building the IS, I think in August. I got pretty much everything done except for one little thing I didn't know about later Model 2 JZ cars. Their ECU is right here from factory. So if you want to do a cool forward-facing intake manifold, well, sucks for you. You got to relocate the ECU, get a whole new harness. So I contact Tweaked, and they built me a fully custom harness, a new engine bay harness, and a way to relocate the ECU. In the meantime, I got custom 3-piece wheels made, ordered a body kit, and all of it is here now. So this car is pretty much ready to rip and look really good. Don't know if you guys have showed this on video yet. Yeah, so we got the turbo. I mean, everything's pretty much good. I've got to get all the bolts and stuff on. Jose De Lira painted me a valve cover, which is super nice. I need to clean this thing back up again. I'm probably gonna end up getting a battery relocation and an ABS relocation for this, but man, the IS300 today is back. We had the entire interior torn out because I thought I was gonna have to get the main harness out, but the main harness for Lexuses suck. So but I took the dash out anyways so I could re-flock it because the Lexus IS300 dashes melt. A subscriber even sent me a 3D printed gauge pod for the interior. We got a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna show you some stuff today. I'm gonna show you, obviously you guys know what coilovers look like, but I'm gonna unbox them anyways because I want Christmas feel, and I'm gonna show you guys the wheels we got. This is the turbo stock body Stancy car you guys have been wanting for me for probably a very long time. I'm just letting you guys know, so I got new wheels. The fitment on these is going to push the boundaries of the stock body of this car, but also going to have enough tire to maybe grip, maybe. I'm gonna show you the wheels first, okay? That's my favorite part. Then we're gonna unbox all this. I've obviously got Mishimoto, stuff like that. Then I'm gonna show you the harness. I'm very excited to see the harness. I haven't seen the harness yet, so I'm really stoked. I don't think I've actually even filmed on this side of the shop yet. I made that bay as the long-term, don't work on all the time projects. And so far I've done the Miata and the Evo over there. And I think I've installed an exhaust on this one. So I'm gonna start unboxing stuff, and I'm gonna use the big, nice part of the garage that has good lighting. I paid to use this part of the shop. I've been using that. I'm just letting you guys know I'm really warm right now. My shop has full heat. It's 30 degrees today, and my shop is literally warm enough for me to be in short sleeves. I'm stoked about that. I did a lot of research, and guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. You ever have wheel fitment questions? Not working with them at all, but in any capacity, but I love to use Fitment Industries. The gallery that they provide for you guys is so nice to see exactly what wheel size, offset, width, like your car uses, and it's super nice. And so I did a lot of research there for sure. I knew that what I was doing was going to be really difficult, and I'm letting you guys know I'm gonna have to do a lot of fender work to pull these guys out. But IS300s look really sick with pulled fenders. Anyways, this is a pretty aggressive spec wheel. I'm really excited to show you. Oh, and by the way, these are not my signature wheels. These are just another really good set. Now, I don't know if this is the front or the back, but here we go. Ready? I wanted to do something really clean and really cool for the IS. These cars are so nice. I figured this car deserves something good. This is my child. Very nice. This is the Heritage Ebisu. The Heritage wheel has a ton of options. Literally a ton, 2,000 pounds of options. You can do concave, you can do directional, you can do hidden hardware and stuff. I wanted a classic looking Blitz style wheel for this because this was right on the edge of 2000s and late 90s like styling. And so I wanted to get something really cool. I decided to get a white face, and I got, instead of a polished lip, I got a brushed step lip. To me, I think only certain cars can do reverse lips, and I'm just not a huge fan of them. This, I think, is the rear. Lord God, I hope so, because that is wide. You guys who may be IS enthusiasts are probably looking at these and like, damn, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. I'll do it, boys. I love wheels! I love unboxing things! This is Christmas, except I bought all the things. Let's go! Maybe these are the fronts. Uh-oh. Are they the same? Oh yeah. Those are the fronts. Here's the rear. So it's 18, I'm running an 18 by 10 and 18 by 10 and a half. 10 and a half in the rear plus, I wanna say like 15, maybe 20, actually 20. 18 by 10 and a half plus 20. The fronts are 18 by 10 plus 15, give or take. White face, brushed barrel, amazing wheel. I'm so excited. Hot boy stuff. Meg the Stallion. Meg the Stallion ain't the only one that can, actually, you know what? What if for the first time ever, I named a car Meg? Meg the IS300. What? I'm gonna take a pic for the gram, bro. Oh, buddy. I put this up here just for props, but it's a pretty intercooler that we're gonna be running. It'll be more than enough for 400 horsepower. I love me some BC racing. Mary Chrysler. I love, look at this, this is my favorite. This is the best kind of coilover to install. If it looks like this on the bottom, you're gonna have probably a better time than other people with other types of cars. So I love Japanese stuff, dude. Big thanks to BC for sending these out. You guys know what coilovers look like though. And aside from the flocking kit, we've got one more thing to show you guys. This is the work of art that I've been waiting on for so long. Wow. That's a lot of information. Wow. Oh, look how pretty. Look at this loom. It's just like perfect. The engine bay is going to look so bomb. This goes to the ECU. It's going to be completely relocated through the firewall into my car. It's going to be near I wanted the ECU by the passenger feet, which is a normal spot for any car. Why Lexus put them in the freaking engine bay, I don't know. But I said to Cam at Tweaked, I said, man, you make amazing harnesses. Like, look at all this. Look at these connections and stuff. You make amazing harnesses. He even labels them. Look at this. Injector 1. The entire bay harness and everything, ECU harness and all, right here. And that is really the final step into the kind of the holdback. And now I just need to get an ECU. So I'll probably just get an EMU black or something and call it a day. It's hard to describe the feeling of looking at a really nice harness, bro. Like, look at this beauty. Look at this beaut. Thank you to Cam at Tweaked. I'm gonna put Tweaked harnesses in the description. I've gotten harnesses from several people. Like, Cam does a freaking incredible job. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. You guys hit him up, tell him I sent you. At least call about him. He does a lot of Jay-Z stuff. Browse the site, do me a favor, and look him up at least. Give his site some traffic and check him out. I am so excited to have a clean looking engine bay. This IS is going to be so sick. I'll show you the body kit after we get the suspension and wheels and stuff on. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting the wheels on. I don't even know if I have lug nuts, honestly. Anyways, I'll put them on for you. And I'm gonna show you how crazy the fitment is, and then I'll dial in the fitment another day after the coilovers and stuff are on. I don't want you guys to freak out because I'm gonna get it figured out. Before I put them on, IS300s I love the stock fenders. There's usually never a reason to go super wide body unless for one, you need to go high horsepower. If this car has 800, 900 horsepower, you cannot fit a big wheel that is upright with 0 degrees of negative camber in the rear. You just cannot. That hub is so close to the fender. Like, yeah. Or unless you're drifting, you need a really wide guy with some positive camber or something. Anyways, these fenders are this metal, and as you can see, there's not much tied to them. The fender liner and everything is way up in there, so you can fold this in, you can roll the fender in, and I'm not kidding, the fender can pull out on these cars about an inch, if not a little bit more. And what's cool is if you do it right, it looks good on these cars. Like, you have a naturally wider body that looks like it was supposed to be that way from factory. Same thing with the front fenders. I'll probably have to take the fender liner out. Who needs that anyways? You just gotta roll that in, pull it out, and these front fenders can come out quite a far ways. Here we go. My new rear wheel against factory rear wheel and tire. Yeah, buddy. That is quite the difference. Out front. So here we go, let's overview this. I want to preface this by saying I have seen IS300s with more aggressive setups out there. With I'm not gonna lie, a lot of fender pulling, and some more suspension components. I'm gonna need an adjustable upper control arm for sure. After that, we can for sure make this work. You guys are gonna be unbelievers here. I'm telling you I can make it work. We've got positive camber in the air right now. Think about it this way. This fender can come out another inch or so, okay? Already lines it up to about here. This wheel is going to camber in naturally as it sits down. I'm probably gonna stretch a 255 or so onto the front, or a 245, and then I'm probably gonna do a 265 stretch on the rear. I promise you guys, have faith in me, this can work. It's gonna be a crazy aggressive spec, but it's going to work. We've gotta do a lot of fender rolling in the rear. I'm going to do that whenever we do the suspension install and that sort of stuff. I only found one lug nut. I don't know why I had one, but I have one lug nut. This is gonna be the hottest boy of any boy I've ever built, all right? I can't wait to show you the body kit that I got. I'm actually still waiting on the side skirts, but that's okay. I have the rear bumper and the front bumper. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at this right now, I'm like, you got this, Evan, but that's a lot. I have a couple friends with IS300s that have setups similar to this. I think it's Thomas from Eliminate actually has a setup that's more aggressive than this on stock body. Like lower offset and wider, I think. Believe me, guys, it can work. We're gonna make it happen. I'm so excited to push the stock body boundary on a car like I never have before. It's gonna be so sick, and this car gonna be hot. Hot girl IS. Meg the IS300 is going to be thick as hell. Big booty, skinny waist. I'm not going to lie, I'm actually enjoying being in this part of the shop more. It's so much brighter and so much more vibrant and happier over here. Man, I can't believe I've been working in this shop for a couple months now without even doing anything on this side. Again, we're gonna be flocking the dash. If you guys don't know what that is, we'll do that here pretty soon. We'll put the interior back together. I probably won't do that until we get like all the harness and stuff done. So got that. The flocking kit's in here. Thank you to the sub that sent this out. I would dig through Instagram and find your name, but one of my subscribers just sent this to my P.O. box. Like, thank you so much. Like, it's a freaking gauge pod. This is awesome. Thank you so much for that. Thanks to Heritage Wheel. And also, man, thank you so much to Tweaked. I'm gonna see what Victoria thinks. She probably is gonna think this is crazy. She's coming out right now. Okay. Oh, man. All right, here she comes. Tell me what you think about the wheels. Oh, you look pretty today.
These are cool. I like how fat they are.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
And that's so fun.
I like that.
This car is gonna look absolutely nuts.
Oh, it's gonna look so clean. Good job.
Thanks. All right, I'm just trying to get you guys amped up because I'm amped. I'm so ready to, like, for one, a Spoolie 2JZ is the greatest sound in the world. An IS300 is an amazing looking 4-door 2JZ car. Stands out the wazoo. I really just have to do plumbing. I fixed fitment on the intake manifold itself, so that's all good. I've obviously got to run intercooler piping. We've got to get a pretty tight fit and stuff for stuff like that. Got to mount the intercooler, got to make an exhaust. I've got to mount the turbo along with the plumbing, so we'll do that one day. I definitely still have a decent amount to do before the car's like running. It's all the stuff that you don't really like to do for turbo cars, but you have to anyways. Got to get an ECU as well. I got to get a power steering adapter, which I did find one, I think Chase Bays or somebody makes one. But just wanted to amp you guys up on this hot boy beast that we're gonna be building. Oh, single turbo 2JZ hot boy stuff is my favorite. Again, I got some links for you guys in the description for you to check out. Thanks so much. I'm very thankful for the sponsors on this channel. If it wasn't for them, we'd be in a different place. I'm gonna hop inside, take an easy day today. Like I was saying, go hang out with her a little bit. It's really healthy to work. Like, working a lot is so good, but especially when you're married, you gotta make sure you take the time to just have a good time together, just spend some time together, or just take an easy day. Taking an easy day together is so important too. I want to encourage you guys to be productive today. Guys, there is a huge difference between being on the clock and working. Just because you work 40 hours a week doesn't mean you work 40 hours a week. The harder you work and the more you actually put effort into each hour you're there, the more successful you will be. Sometimes you'll be able to work a 2 or 3 hour day. I don't ever do that, but sometimes you might be able to pull 2 or 3 hours what most people could do in 8 hours. You don't gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to be successful. You don't gotta work all the way till 2 a.m. every morning to be successful. Successful people make the most out of every second of their day. Just remember, just because you're on the clock doesn't mean you're working. Work and be productive. If you work enough without breaks, eventually you'll get a bigger break and a better break than you'd ever wanted. That's my advice for you guys today. Just be efficient and just know that just because you're clocking in doesn't mean you're being productive. And just because you're clocking in and at a job doesn't mean you're bettering yourself today. What betters you is your work ethic and your habits while you are on the clock or while you are working. Take that to heart. Have a successful, amazing day. Peace, guys. Hey, I got 2 videos for you guys to watch. If you guys don't see them, they're right in front of you. Just click on those 2 videos, right? I made them for you, literally for you. Also, subscribe.